Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is your South African professional nurse Z. I would firstly like to thank my 295 subscribers. You guys know, but I'll never start a video without thanking and welcoming the new people on Nurse Z's channel. If you are here for the first time, welcome. You are home. Unpack your bags and hit the subscribe button to be part of the Nurse Z channel. And of course, you can't fall in love with me just by viewing one video. So please feel free to check out my previous content so that you can know what this channel entails and what it has to offer for you. Yes, today's video is definitely another nursing video. So if you are a South African registered nurse, I am here to share 10 specialties that you can choose from. But before I do that, I want to emphasize that you should not choose a specialty based on how much it's paying, but rather choose it based on your passion, because it's useless to be paid chunks of money but yet doing something that you're not passionate about. So yeah, I'll be sharing these specialties and you will align yourself with whatever that you think you are passionate with. So without wasting any time, let's get the video started. Things first, let honor be given where it is due. This video was requested by Anati Mayekiso, and she said I must send a shout out to her. So shout out to you, Mtase, and thank you so much for suggesting Ugba I must make a video like this one. I actually tried to do highest paying specialties, but I felt Ugba, if I do highest paying specialties, it would simply mean Ugba I'm encouraging people to chase money instead of chasing purpose. I am all for purpose over popularity. So if you are gonna have all these things, accumulate all these earthly things but not serve your purpose, I find that very useless. Yeah, so I'll keep looking down there because I made my notes, but I hope it won't annoy you guys or interrupt with you. So my first specialty that I would encourage nurses to actually do is research. You can be a research nurse. I find it very fascinating, especially if you are a curious person. I am actually also considering to get into the HIV research field because I have so many questions about HIV, and I also have my own formulas that are in my mind or opinions. You know, whenever you go for a workshop and you're always giving out your opinions, that's how I am. And always our facilitators are always reminding me, you don't have a PhD, you don't have a research. So if you want your opinions to matter, you should go and study research. So if you are someone that is very curious and innovative, then I would definitely encourage you to go and study research and be a research nurse. Or you can actually apply for a post if you're an RN at these research centers such as Vets Consortium, I think, yeah, Vets Consortium or Oram Institute. And the second specialty that one can make is nurse anesthetist. A nurse anesthetist is a nurse that is specialized in anesthetic medicine, and they collaborate with the doctor and the anesthesiologist as well as dentist in terms of making sure that the patient is sedated safely. So if you are into sedations and all kind of drugs that people use, anesthesiologists use in theater, if you would like to work in hand with an anesthesiologist, definitely you can be a nurse anesthetist. And my third specialty is definitely psychiatric nursing. You guys know about psychiatric nursing. It's actually my second love. If HIV was not there, I would definitely be a psychiatric specialist, but yeah, because the HIV and the AIDS, I've picked it over psych. But if you are very much in love with psych, I would definitely advise you to go and do your diploma in advanced psychiatry. If you love advocating for the mental ill patients, if you love them and understand them, then definitely that diploma is worth getting. I really would get it if I was not so attached and so in love with HIV. So if you know when a psych patient comes in, like you guys are able to build rapport and bond like that, and you are able to manage them even when they are said to be aggressive and unsafe, if you are that person, that nurse that is able to calm them down, then definitely, honey, I encourage you to go and get your diploma in advanced psychiatry and be a psychiatric nurse. And my fourth one, midwife. Oh, those are the ones that collaborate with God in terms of delivery. Oh, like, it's such an amazing process and an amazing post, I must say. I have a friend of mine that is very, very, very much in love with midwifery. Like, I call him the midwife guru. He loves midwifery like crazily, and I think it's a very intense process, and it's a very beautiful specialty as well, if you have the passion for it. Only if you have the passion for it. If you don't have a passion for midwifery, then you're gonna be that nurse that takes out her frustrations into the patient, and that is not what we want. I remember when I delivered, the ladies that were delivering my child, I have said, I delivered in a public clinic, right? The ladies who were delivering my child, like, they are so passionate about their job, about labor and delivery. I'm not, I don't want to lie, I don't in labor, no, nah, don't call Sister Z, please. Anyways, we all have our weaknesses and strengths, Aditi, but the ladies who were delivering my child, they were really supportive, and they made the birthing process so easy for me. I think had they not been so passionate and so patient and so calm when I was delivering, I would have been frustrated and stressed during that process, and maybe a lot of things could have gone wrong. But because they were so positive, so patient, so kind, that made me to want to cooperate, like, even when the pains were intense and all that. But because of how they treated me, it forced me to cooperate. So if you are that kind of a nurse who is very passionate about midwifery and who is able to be in charge of the situation during labor without putting the patient under pressure and under stress, then sweetie, what are you waiting for? Go and get your advanced midwifery diploma, man. It only takes 1 year. Clearly you can do it. Get registered already. And the other specialty that is on my list, it's definitely pediatric nursing. If you love babies, I love kids. I'm attached to kids, and it's actually one of the reasons I'll never do pediatrics. The fact that each and every child that I see, I take them as my kid, like my own. If the mother mistreats the child, Sister Z loses it. If they don't give the child proper food, proper medication, if they don't take responsibility of the child, I tend to lose it. That's why I feel that I cannot work with children, because sometimes I'm unable to separate my personal feelings from my professional feelings. You know, there are things that you can do for a child as a professional nurse, but there are also things that you cannot do. You can't act like a parent, basically. So now my problem with working with kids is the fact that I want to act like a parent. I want to advocate for this child so much that I don't want any excuses. Why is the child under marriage? Don't give me excuses. And that's not how you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be able to listen to the side of the mother and at the same time advocate for the child. So if you are that person that is able to separate their emotions, and if you are aware of yourself, if you have that kind of a self-awareness of not attaching yourself into a situation that involves a child, then I would definitely encourage you to go and work as a pediatric nurse, specialize as a pediatric nurse. And my other specialty is nurse practitioner. A nurse practitioner is a nurse that did an advanced diploma in PHC. It's called PHC. I know it has its proper name, but I know it as primary healthcare. But yeah, if you have done that, meaning you are able to do thorough examination of a patient from head to toe, holistically approach, basically. It's more of an advanced PHC that we do in 4th year. I think we do it in 4th year, but it's an advanced process of it. So they are able to examine the patient more than just an RN. They are in between an RN and a doctor. I think, yeah, I think they are in between an RN and a doctor. They have that skill of being able to assess a patient more thoroughly than a normal registered nurse. So if you are also into working in a clinic and providing primary health care, then definitely get that diploma. The other one is gerontological nurse practitioner. It's a nurse that has specialized with geriatrics. So if you love the elderly people and all their conditions, definitely if you want to manage their conditions and just working with the elderly people, definitely this is a specialty for you. Ukuba uyabathanda abantu abadala, abantu abagugileyo, zinto zakho ezo, go and specialize. My last specialty is neonatal nurse, working with those tiny little human beings who are just delivered on earth. If you are gonna be a neonatal nurse, just make sure that you are not an emotional person. I remember when I was in neonate, when I was doing second year, I was literally praying for those tiny little human beings each and every single morning, like going to their, what you call it, incubators, and putting my hand there like, God, can they not die? Can they survive? Yeah, sometimes I think I'm a very emotional person and I read too much into situations, so that's why I would find myself praying for neonate and premature kids. But if you know by your emotions are not gonna be attached on that, but you will still be able to be compassionate to your patients, then definitely neonate, it's for you. If you love HIV and AIDS like this girl, like Mugele, you can register yourself for the post-grad diploma management. I know in South Africa it is done at Stellenbosch and also in UCT. In UCT it's 2 years, at Stellenbosch it's 1 year. So if uzithandeli HIV njengogel, if you like suppressing load and increasing CD4 count, reducing AIDS related death, make sure you register yourself with Stellenbosch or UCT. I don't think Medunsa offers it. So apply, get studying, guys, make research. RNs, make research. Don't come here and waste time like I did, wasting 4 years doing nothing in one clinic, doing the same thing over and over again. No. Let's move forward, guys. Let's move forward. And as we are moving forward, we are also opening a space for the upcoming generation of nurses. For instance, when I started working, the student that was doing first year is now doing final year, and they're gonna find me in the same clinic next year, and I'll be giving them a hard time. I will be eating my young. You know, last week I did a video that says nurses eat their young. It's such nurses who don't want to study, nurses who don't want to move forward, nurses who want to remain in one place and market territory. By pizza bo KM Kalekilemu. No, study and move forward, climb the ladder, go up. Yes, that's it with the specialties that I prepared for today, but I will continuously drop different specialties. I think I will name this video part 1. Part 2 will come, but I don't know when. But I thank you guys so very much for tuning in. I will see you all on my next video. So I have something that I want to give away. I'm not giving away because I'm trying to get subscribers, but surgical. I would also like to give my medical surgical textbook. This one I would like to give it to someone that is older. I spoke about this in my previous video. Someone that is older, someone that really wants to study nursing, but they don't know where will the money come from. They are skeptical about quitting their job, whether you are working in as a waitress or you have a car wash. Yeah, this book I want to give it to such people, but I will make a video on that and just formulate the requirements of someone that I can give this book to. But this book I want to give it to someone that really wants to follow their passion, which is nursing. They know deep down in their hearts that I really love nursing, but I don't know where will the money come from for textbooks. I don't know where will the money come from for tuition, and I can't leave this job because this job is putting food on top of the table. As I am trusting God to make a way for such people to go to nursing school, I also want to play my little part, which is to give away my textbooks. So I still have all my textbooks from first year to fourth year, and I think I want to give them away to such people. Thank you guys for tuning in. I love you all so very much. I indele video but I edit out. Mwah. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Mwah.